Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, citizens of all ages, welcome back to another edition of Star Citizen, but this time it is 3.1 live. That's right, 3.1 has finally gone live. It is no longer in PTU, which means every backer now has access. And I have got to say, 3.1 is beautiful. So not only have we gotten the addition of the Misc Razor, as you can see right in front of me, they've also added in the Terrapin, and my personal favorite, the Aegis Reclaimer. Now they've also gone ahead and added the Tumbril Cycle for ground vehicles, the Nox Q for speeder bike vehicles, and a whole bunch of graphical overhauls. Now, there's one thing that I do want to say. Why was the Nox Q put up for sale again? I thought the Nox Q was supposed to be like a special edition that could only have been gotten when the Nox, initially went on concept. So I was a little, I don't know if the word peeved is the correct word, but I was a little bit like, really? Really? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have bought them. But that's okay, whatever. A couple of new additions are some of the MFD screens. So if I can pull it up. No, I don't see it. Alright, so target status. Now if you go to target status, you can actually see your target here as well. There's usually a screen. Oh, here it is, self status. Okay, so this is really neat. You can actually spin your self view to wherever you would like to. You can do the side views from the top, from the bottom. Personally, I like doing it from the top so you kind of have more of an overview of all your stuff. They've updated a lot of visuals as well. The performance is about the same. The network bind calling did not make it in, unfortunately. But hopefully that'll be in a couple of months. Or if they're really awesome, they will find a way to introduce it in the interim, or in an interim patch. The director's camera also has a little bit of updates to it. You can kind of finagle and mess that about a little bit. I'm still learning all of the controls. Oh, scheisse. But yeah. So now you're probably looking at this and being like, whoa, wait a minute, that looks way better. What do you mean there's only a little bit of performance? Well, that's because I'm offline. Let's get up here. Because I wanted to go offline so I could show y'all a little bit more of the Reclaimer. Because that thing is a beast. Absolute behemoth. And although you can get it online and, play with other people, the past couple of times that I've tried to call my Reclaimer, the pads have been just absolutely saturated with people attempting to call in their Reclaimer.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
So, let's hop on out. Oh, also, there's this really neat thing that's going on, which you might be able to see. I'm wearing the executive armor, and look how colorful it is. Like, it's got these reds, these, like, purples, green. I like this. I like this weird color scheme a lot better than the gold. The gold seems so gaudy. Like, I just threw this armor on just to have it, because with the patch, obviously everything reset. But, I mean, that looks kind of neat. Yeah, the colors are mismatched as hell, and I don't match. But that kind of gives it a little bit more flair. And with the the blue SMG that I got. I don't know. I think it just kind of works. Alrighty, and here she is, the Aegis Reclaimer. God, this is a beautiful ship. Now, for those of you who didn't know, the way to get into the Reclaimer is right here near the ass end of it. But I was told that there is a way to access it a little bit quicker down here past the landing gear. It was somewhere around here, I was told. I think there it is. Yup. Look at that. Holy shit. What is that? Oh my god, it's a little elevator thing. I did not know about this. Holy shit. Wow. And here I am right at the deck. Well, fuck me running with a spoon. That is... wow. Thank you, whoever commented on my video and told me about that. That is... you are today's MVP.
Combat assist activated. Systems green.
Alright, so let's get a picture of this behemoth in takeoff. I love those actuating arms. Hold on, I gotta do something. I want to see this thing land again, because who knows if I'll even be able to land it this time. Oh, floating forward for some reason. That's okay. Boom! Look at that! Oh my god! Those actuating arms are so fucking cool. Let's see if we can get it jumping. Come on. No. Alright, up we go. Come on. There we go. Put a little bit of gusto into it. Alright, pull those in. And power up. So it looks like the engine effects are still a little bit buggy, but that's alright. I really want, and I really hope that they leave the Reclaimer weapons as is. I think it's going to be absolutely ridiculous if they take away the ability for the Reclaimer to bite back. Like, especially for the size of this ship, you know, going up against players, you are going to be screwed, even with the weapons afforded to you, because a player is so much faster and smarter than an NPC or a pirate. Going up against the pirates, however, is so much fun. And to be completely honest with you, if they take the guns away from the pilot, I'm refunding this ship. I'm going to get my money back for it, because this is perfect, exactly the way that it is right now. I am very happy with it. I know a lot of people who are very happy with it. And if they take these away, I'm not going to be very happy. Like, this thing, especially for its size, I think is perfectly outfitted. At the very least, I would take these side turrets there. You see the ones right there? The one that just is spinning? That one, and there's another one on this side. I would take even just those. If just those were available, alright, I'll accept that. But, if not, I'm refunding. Because this needs... I'm not going to have this turn into my Retaliator, or a situation like my Retaliator, where the thing is absolutely useless. Even with 5 people, the thing is useless, because not all the turrets fire correctly, or at least the last time I was in it. And due to that, I haven't been in it in quite a while, because it was just that upsetting. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Oh no. Oh, it's stuck.
Engines offline. Engines online.
Shit. Am I facing near anything? Nope. Damn it. And this is part of the myriad of issues that I've been running into for the past couple of days or so, which is why you haven't been seeing as many videos from me. I gotta say, 3.1 Live and PTU have been quite a mixed bag, but a much better mixed bag compared to 3.0 and 3.0 PTU. Like, in 3.0 PTU and Live 3.0, I was getting anywhere from 7 frames per second to about 17 frames per second, although usually it was sitting more around 12 to 15 at a constant, whereas 3.1 PTU, I was getting closer to like 30, 35 frames per second average. And then 3.1 Live, I'm getting anywhere from about 22 constant to about 40, 42 FPS, which is freaking awesome. And that's not being offline, mind you. So whatever they've been doing is working. The optimizations are definitely awesome. So I've got a little bit of footage here to kind of fill it out a little bit. From the PTU, where I was just ripping around Delamar with the Cyclone. And I gotta say, the Cyclone is pretty fun. You're gonna notice it's a little bit janky. Again, this was 3.1 PTU footage, but just whipping around and ripping donuts on this thing was surprisingly fun. One really big gripe, though, that I have with 3.1 is the cargo system as it is currently. They fucked it with a hammer in the face. So not only did they change the way that you read cargo, so by that, it's got this weird new way of, like for instance, Laranite. Before it would say it was $80, $90 credits, whatever. But now it says something like 28.1 per unit or something like that. I don't remember. It's funky as shit. And another really big gripe that I have is now you can't sell cargo just anywhere. And I think that's a terrible idea. Hear me out before you jump down my throat. I went on the forums on Reddit for Star Citizen, and I kind of bitched my piece about it, and people were just jumping down my throat. Admittedly, I was a little peeved because I just bought $2 grand worth of gold and couldn't sell it fucking anywhere that I went to. I bought 2,100 credits worth of gold at Levski, flew to Olisar because, you know, that's where I've been able to sell basically everything, minus, you know, some things, which made sense. Go to Olisar, try to sell it, not there. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, Hex. So I flew to Grimhex, again, with 2,000 fucking credits worth of gold. I'm shitting myself, because I was like, this game is going to crash at any moment. Finally land at Hex. I mean, I limped to Hex. I got shot. There were a bunch of pirates, and I think there was just an asshole player. I don't know. But I land at Hex, run in there, go to sell it, doesn't show up. So for about 3 days, I had my Cutlass with, you know, the gold in it, just sitting at Hex, scouring the internet, trying to find somewhere that I could sell it. Asking people left and right, hey, do you know where I can sell gold? Do you know where I can sell gold? And people are like, oh, no, you know, don't do cargo right now. Cargo's broken. Cargo sucks. Just do missions. And I was so pissed because I only had the undersuit for the dust up and the helmet. And it's like, let me at least have my $2 grand back so I can at least get the core armor. You know, that way I don't look so string beanie, and you know what I mean? So, I go on today, and a guy was like, oh, Levski buys gold. And I'm like, no, I already tried that. And that's where I bought the gold, and they wouldn't buy it. And the guy's name, okay, for the record, his name was Trollolololo, okay, or at least Trollolol. So, of course, I'm thinking he's fucking with me. Especially since I tried to bring it back to Levski, where I originally bought it, and I couldn't. And that got me real upset, so I was like, dude, I was at least able to sell it back to the people that I bought it from. Yeah, I'm not going to get all my money back, but I'd rather get, you know, 15, 16, 1700 than nothing. So finally, after he said it, you know, and I rolled it over, I mulled it over a little bit, I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's give it a shot. Flew back to Hex, grabbed my cuddy, flew it back to Levski, and thank Christ Roberts, not only was I able to sell it at Levski, I bought it for like 5.79 a unit, or whatever their fucking weird way of keeping track of it is, and I was able to sell it back for like 6.01. So even though it was a minuscule amount, I not only got my money back and made a very slight profit. So that made me super happy, and I was like, finally, I can buy the goddamn armor that I wanted. Because even though I liked that multicolor executive armor, I was like, okay, the novelty's over now. It's not Christmas. I want my cool badass armor back. And then luckily, with the money that I made from doing a couple of the outlaw missions, I was able to buy the legs. So now I've almost got the full set. I just need to get up another, like, what, 1,600 UEC so I can get the arms, which that should be a little bit easier to do, especially now that I'm not all, like, peeved off that I couldn't do it in the first place. So, other than that, I think I'm actually going to leave the video here. I've gone on and rambled long enough. And I know the real reason why you clicked on this video. You wanted to know if you won that Cutlass Black. Well, good news. I'm drawing the Cutlass Black winner right now. Okay, and the winner is, drumroll please, Broken Monkey. Woo! Congratulations, Broken Monkey. You have won. All you gotta do, get a hold of me. You got about, I'll give you 4 days. 4 days seems like enough. So just get a hold of me so we can get you that Cutlass Black to you. Congratulations. Thank you to everybody who entered, and we just may be having another drawing for another ship very shortly, so you stay tuned to that. Other than that, I want to thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you got any questions, comments, concerns for future videos, leave them down below in the comment section. Always happy to go through and read what some of you say. No, most of you is the real, is the truth. I love what most of you say. Some of you can go fuck yourselves. But the majority of you are kick-ass. So, thank you very much for watching. All you beautiful bastards out there, you have yourselves a wonderful day, night, morning, evening, whenever, wherever you are, and don't laugh too hard at my failure right there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful existence. I don't know. This has been Will. Love, peace, chicken grease.